Well, 680's Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, it was certainly March Madness in Toronto's housing market. So how is this bubble affecting our economy?
Yeah, that's the big question, right? I mean, how is the economy going to react if prices start to turn around? First of all, what are we seeing short term, Francis? I think we're seeing a lot of home buyers squeezed when it comes to their monthly payments. So, they're spending a lot on mortgages right now, home buyers, and they have less money, therefore, to spend on other things, and that hurts the overall consumer economy. We're seeing higher credit card debt. GTA homeowners are turning to plastic to pay for everyday essentials because of those mortgage payments, and this leads to people trapped in their homes. They want to write up the prices. That hurts the overall labor market. It's not as flexible. What will we see in the event of a correction? Well, consumers will stop spending and the economy could shrink as a result. We may not see widespread mortgage defaults, but what we did see in '89 when the Toronto housing market corrected was widespread credit card delinquencies, and I think it's for sure that we would see that on a wide degree again. Jobs created around the housing market would disappear, and there are many of those, from construction to banking. The loonie would take a big hit, and we could possibly see a recession as well. What we don't know, Francis, is what will trigger a correction. We don't know how severe it would be, but we do know that prices don't go straight up forever.
Yeah, no kidding. And it was quite the bombshell today. I mean, 33% year over year of an increase in house prices. And now it seems like the biggest earner in your house is actually the house itself. Yeah,
your house is the biggest breadwinner. So let's say you got a $900,000 house. It's going up at 33%. So that means your house is making $300,000 a year, $25,000 a month, $830 a day, $34 an hour.
Wow. Can I get that job? Can I be a house?
That would be a nice looking job. You have to sell, of course, to appreciate that sort of money. But it is tax free, and it just sort of underlines the huge jumps we're seeing in home prices here in the Big Smoke, Francis.
Yeah, brings it home, if you will.
Yeah.
The newspaper industry is suffering a big drop in readership, but the store flyer itself is alive and well.
Yeah, did you check the flyer before you grow?
Absolutely, every Thursday.
It's kind of a tradition, and 91% of Canadians admit, Francis, to checking the grocery flyer each and every week. 91%. And more than 4 billion flyers are distributed just in Ontario every year. Research finds consumers are more likely to go shopping when they get a paper flyer at their home. And experts say you can just chalk this up to habit and the hunt for the deal. Canadians are accustomed to getting the weekly flyer. There's a rhythm to that. It does skew a bit older. 51% of baby boomers say they check the flyer before they go shopping, compared to 32% of millennials. Retailers are eager to go digital with their flyers because they can easily target then specific consumers. But again, Francis, people still love getting that hard copy flyer in the mail.
It's not the same, right? Trying to view it on a tablet or the computer versus the actual flyer itself.
Nice to flip through it, yeah.
It sure is. So yesterday was the deadline for companies to submit their designs for Donald Trump's great old Mexican wall. So what do they look like?
We saw some wacky proposals, and boy, you never know what they might go with. So first of all, Gleason Partners, a big company out of Las Vegas, they submitted a proposal for a wall that would have solar panels covering it, and that power could, light the wall, and it could also, though, be sold. And Gleason said that could cover the cost of construction within 20 years. The power could also be sold to Mexico. Donald Trump would like that. Crisis Resolution Security Services submitted an application for a wall that would be a tourist attraction. It would be 17 meters high, 7 meters wide at the top, so tourists could walk along the top of the border wall. Get
like
some
the Great
extra
Wall
money.
of China.
Like the Great Wall of China. Finally, Clayton Industries proposed storing nuclear waste along the wall in trenches 30 meters deep. The company actually detailing technology that would convert the waste into energy, which would pay for the wall. Interesting times we're living in, Francis.
No kidding. Can't wait to see what's selected. Well, Seinfeld is still a big moneymaker years after it's gone off the air, and now a company is selling miniature replicas of Jerry's apartment.
Yeah, and getting a lot of press for it. Jerry Seinfeld himself has one. So this company, they actually employ the production designer from the show to get every little detail correct. This diorama features more than 100 pieces. They got Jerry's bike on the wall. They got his microwave, his blue-gray couch. They sell for $400, so it's not cheap, but they are very accurate. Looks just like Jerry's Upper West Side apartment. You could say there's a significant shrinkage when it comes to that apartment, Francis.
Very good. Any shrinkage tonight with gas prices? Because I think not.
Unfortunately not. The price is going up 2 cents a liter here in Toronto, and that's going to bring it to $1.14.9. We're getting to that time of year when we typically see the highest gas prices of the year because we're getting into driving season. Price of oil also above $51. So up 2 cents tonight, Francis.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.